quickly. Also want to give another shout out to our other sponsors for our Thursday night high school football broadcast. We wouldn't be here without you. First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love's Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We definitely thank our sponsors for helping out with our high school football broadcast. I know the kids love it, the schools love it, the parents, the fans. They want an outlet to where they can enjoy high school football wherever they'd go, and that's why we are streaming live on PPBC TV, which is free to download for Android and iPhone users. You can also go to the Google Play App Store and download it there, and you can have it straight from your mobile device. You can hook it up to the TV, and the whole family watch. So it's going to be a good night of football. You know, October is always the best for football, and I really enjoy it. And we've got the teams lining up, getting ready to run out onto the field here shortly, and then we'll have the coin flip and get this game started. So we're not far away from getting that done. But until then, we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, kickoff is coming up next. So keep it locked here to Thursday night high school football game broadcast of the Northwest Classen Knights in the Deer Creek Antlers, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated, here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. We'll be right back.
This is our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends, and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard University and pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. What led to that career choice, and was that always something you wanted to do?
So I've always been into like politics and law, but I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do in that area. And so I combined my passion of helping people, and so that's kind of how I came up with criminal defense attorney. It's helping people when they're in a position.
And we are back. Thursday night high school football live from Taft Stadium here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM HD1. About to get this game underway between Northwest Classen and Deer Creek. Glad to be here broadcasting live. Again, our title sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And Super Prep is something you need to get involved with. At least, follow them on all the social media platforms if you want to stay in the know for high school sports here in the state of Oklahoma. They're the premier sports outlet featuring the very best in high school and college student athletes here in the city, state, and nation. And, of course, Super Prep can be found on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and all social media platforms as Super Prep OK. So we've got the coin toss going on right now between the captains. And, Dylan, you may have to get out those ginormous binoculars you've got in your hand and tell us who the captains are. And if you can just tell us the names, because Northwest Classen is rocking some new jerseys tonight, kind of a purple top, but then kind of fades into a yellow towards the bottom of the jersey.
Yep. With
purple pants and yellow stripes on the side. Deer Creek's looks to be in black pants and black helmets with blue lettering in the white jerseys. Of course, they'll be the visiting team tonight. But I think, let's see, number 21 is one of the captains for the Northwest Classen Knights, Davion Anderson. 75 is Jameel Weber. He's also a captain. And number 10 is Anthony Jones. And is Jordan Jackson one of them?
Number 21, Day Anderson.
Okay, yeah, Day Anderson. That's exactly right. So appreciate everybody tuning in to CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM and PPBC TV, which is on YouTube. It's also an app you can download for free, and you'll have access to all of our broadcasts and all of the broadcast to Oklahoma City Public Schools. So here come the Northwest Classen Knights. They're running out onto the field right now, and the Deer Creek Antlers have already made their way to the sideline, and we'll see. I did not see who won the coin toss initially, but we'll find out here pretty shortly, Dylan.
Indeed we will, my friend. Indeed we will. I
want to thank our producers that help us out with every broadcast. Of course, Demetrius is in tonight. We've got the real MVPs tonight, Dylan.
Sure do.
We've got Langston and Demetrius, and we've got Cameron back at studio. So I appreciate everybody's help, and it takes a collective effort to put a spotlight on some of these high school football games, and this is a moment that they will never forget.
No doubt about it. Looks like Deer Creek is going to be kicking off to Northwest Classen.
So they're going to get the football first to start this game, and it is very crucial that they get some kind of momentum. I mean, they're heavy underdogs tonight. There's no question about it, but one thing that I do like about what Corbin Frank, the head coach of the Northwest Classen Knights, does is he has just such a love for these young men and these young athletes, and both on the field and off. And he's got a don't quit policy. No doubt about it. You give 100% effort, 100% of the time, each and every day, each and every play. So they're going to deep onside it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a penalty, and that's penalty number 1 on Deer Creek today.
Just like that. Penalty number 1 coming in hot, Coach. But here we are.
It's going to give Northwest Classen a really good field position here. And I should probably get my binoculars.
See, look at you trying to clown me for using my grandpa's binoculars, and you need
Well,
yours.
Mine are a little bit more modern, Dylan.
Mine are old school, man.
I know. Yours is old school, but mine are, a little bit newer. And I feel like they work a little bit better.
I agree to disagree, my
friend.
All right.
Fair enough. All right, so Jordan Jackson will be the quarterback tonight for the Northwest Classen Knights, and he's relaying the play to his teammates here and having a chat with the referee. They're trying to get some equipment straight, and it looks like they're going to start the ball at the 15-yard line. Ball is snapped. Jackson runs right, throws, and completes the pass to the 20, a solid 6-yard gain, and really awkward fall from the ball carrier.
The receiver fumbled. He fumbled the football. That was,
oh, goodness.
Yeah, not a good start
at all.
Well,
he went down awkwardly, and it was almost like his upper body was whiplash. So that's hard to, take that and hold on to the ball at the same time, and he was unable to do that. So that's going to give possession to the Deer Creek Antlers here. They're going to have prime field position right there in Northwest Classen territory on the 20-yard line, automatically in the red zone on the far left hash.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. You're starting out in the red zone, first drive of the game, first play was a fumble, and here come the Antlers.
And number 6, Grady Anderson, is going to run and dump it to the right to number 87. He gets to the 5, close to the close to the pylon, but no touchdown. He was shoestring tackled there at the end, and I think they're going to mark him at the 1 here.
Yeah.
But solid 18-yard gain and first down for Deer Creek.
Really smooth route, just a quick out route by Drew Likes, number 87, and now the Antlers are on the 2-yard line.
Grady Anderson and Braden Bakes, and they're going to score, get in for a quick 1-yard touchdown run for Deer Creek. They're up 6-0. Not long into this game, Dylan.
Not at all. That was number 7, Braden Banks, with the halfback carry right up the gut. Easy touchdown. Blocking was great, and the Antlers are on the field to attempt the extra point.
We'll see if the extra point is good or not. I know some teams struggle to find extra point kickers, field goal kickers, but it looks like Deer Creek has a pretty good one because he knocked it right down. Deer Creek is up 7-0 on top of the Northwest Classen Knights. 9:44 left in the first quarter. So we're going to do this. We are live on the radio, and we need to take a quick, short 30-second commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Thursday night high school football live from Taft Stadium here in the heart of Oklahoma City, right off May Avenue. We're broadcasting the Northwest Classen Deer Creek football game here tonight, and we are streaming this game live on PPBC TV, which can be downloaded, the app, mobile app, downloaded for free, so you can watch this game and other broadcasts like it anytime, any place, anywhere that you've got an internet connection. But we also are also on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. Northwest Classen got the ball back, and 1st and 10, they get called for a false start. So not a great start to the second series of the game. The previous series, they completed a pass over the middle. The wide receiver fumbled it. Deer Creek recovered and ended up scoring 2 plays later, so that's kind of how we got to this point. 8:35 left in the first quarter, very early. But you've got shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field. Jackson has to run right and is trying to avoid the safety, and I don't think it's going to happen.
No, it is not.
That is the safety. He was trying to make the pass, but the defender from Deer Creek really did a great job of kind of slamming him down. In fact, he's having trouble getting up right now. They're going to have to call the training staff out there to assist him. But, yeah, he got slung down pretty hard.
He sure did.
There on that safety play, and that's going to give Deer Creek a 2-point advantage and the ball, along with their 9-point lead now.
Yeah,
so
really tough start for the Knights. I got to give some credit to that defensive end, number 4, Kevin Chenez for the Deer Creek Antlers was on the sack and the pressure. Really unfortunate to see the quarterback down, because the last time we covered Northwest Classen, he got hurt in the first quarter as well. So he's kind of gone through the gauntlet as far as injuries goes.
Yeah, he just didn't have very good protection up front, unfortunately, and he's now getting up under his own power, walking under his own power, and he's going to be looked at on the sidelines. We'll see who Northwest Classen decides to put in at quarterback here for the second series. Well, it'll be their third series, but they've got to punt the football to the Deer Creek Antlers here. They're going to get another opportunity to add more points on the board. That's why these safeties are just such killer plays.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
It's such a setback. Of course, you reward the team with 2 points, but you also get possession of the ball.
Yep.
And that's exactly what's going to happen here. Back to return kick. The kick or the punt is what they say. It's not necessarily a kickoff. Well, they may allow them to kick it off here, but I think it's a punt.
Yeah, it's a safety punt. That's exactly right.
You've got looks to be number 4, Kevin Shenje. He's one of the outbacks here. And then you've got number 25, Colton Neal, back to return the kick. We'll see if the ball goes that far. Sometimes these upbacks will get possession if the kick is really high or if it's deep onside, but kind of a squib trick right in the middle. Caught it at the 45, 50, 45, 40,
He's
30,
got room.
15, 20, 10, has one man to beat and does. Touchdown, Deer Creek. Another score. A quick 6, big-time special team score for Deer Creek. They're up 15-0 with just under 8 minutes left in the first quarter. They've dominated these first few series of the game and seem to be in control of this game without question.
No
really
doubt
good
about
start
that.
for Deer Creek.
Yeah, on the kickoff return, or the punt return, I should say, because there was a safety. It was number 20, Sam Amanis, the junior. And, can't ask for better blocking. He had a huge hole to run through on that return, and Deer Creek's on top, 15-0, extra point pending.
All right, we'll wait on the snap here. Here it is. Kick is up, and it looks to be good, and that is the truth. 16-0. Deer Creek with the start of the game here. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep OK, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
And we're back. Thursday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. The Deer Creek Antlers have a 16-0 lead. Northwest Classen's getting the ball back. They're going to be tackled right around their own 10-yard line. Didn't really get much, yardage going forward.
Not
with
much
the
room
kick
to
return.
work with, yeah.
That's kind of a struggle issue that Northwest Classen is dealing with tonight. And they've got some injured players. They obviously don't have as many players compared to the Deer Creek football team.
Right.
But, boy, they give it everything they've got. You know, you got to give them credit for at least going out there and having the guts to compete.
Exactly.
And it's not going their way at the beginning part of this game, but they still play incredibly hard, and they will have some good tape to look at for Corbin Frank to go over. Quarterback's going to run to the right, gets to the 20, and gets pushed out of bounds right around the 25. And was that Jackson? Is he back in the game?
Jordan Jackson back in the game, and that was a read option play. He keeps the ball and takes off for a first down and 10. Really solid run to the right side of the field for the Northwest Classen Knights.
Well, that just shows how tough that young man is to, take the safety earlier, get slung to the ground, gathers himself and says, Coach, I want back in. And so he's back in the game and made the play to get the first down right there. And bad snap, he's got to pick it up, and he's going to run it himself. And he's going to be slammed down to the ground there, or looks to be a 1 or 2 yard loss for quarterback Jordan Jackson. Second and probably 12 here for the Classen Knights.
Yep, that was a junior linebacker, Cash Reed, on the sack for the Deer Creek Antlers.
All right, shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short. Well, they're right there in between the hash. They're right there in the middle of the field on the 20-yard line. So one running back behind Jackson, got the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it right. Is he going to throw? And he does, and it's complete for a very short gain. Got about a 4-yard pass and catch there, and it's going to bring up third down in about 8 or 9.
Yeah, I mean, he did everything he could on the play. As a bootleg to the right, he's being pressured really, really heavy, gets rid of the football for about a 5-yard gain to his receiver. Now it's 3rd and 7 to go.
Yeah, I thought that short pass was thrown really hard when you're that
It
close.
sure was, yeah.
When you're that close to the receiver and he fires it in there like a fastball.
Good hands by the receiver.
Yeah, but he was able to get that and get some positive yards. It's going to be third down here. Ball is snapped. Quarterback drops back and is looking to throw and does over the middle and almost intercepted by the Deer Creek defensive back. And I'm not sure what number he was. I believe that's number 6.
No, it was number 5.
Number 5, okay.
Orlando Barr.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to bring up a 4th down situation for the Northwest Classen Knights. They've sent their punt team out there on the field. And back to return the punt, I believe, is Colton Neal.
It sure is.
We'll see how successful this – we've got a late substitution here for the Northwest Classen Knights. And waiting on the green light from the officiating crew. There's the snap. He catches the ball and punts it downfield. Pretty good punt. It's going to take a bounce, land in the hands of Neal. He's going to bring it out 45, 50, 40, 30. He has 30 yards to go. Has one man to beat, and he's going to take it all the way. Another punt return for a touchdown. Deer Creek is now up 22-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Another special teams touchdown by the Deer Creek Antlers.
No doubt about it. Colton Neal, he's one of the go-to receivers for this Antlers offense. He just showed off his speed and his field awareness to return that punch for a touchdown.
Reminded me of another player from the state of Oklahoma who wore number 25 at Oklahoma State.
I remember, but I just want to hear the name.
2011.
Yeah.
Went to school at Mustang.
Josh Cooper.
Josh Cooper, thank you.
Yes, sir.
He did play in the NFL for a short while. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Extra point is good. And so the score is 23-0. Deer Creek with the lead. Minute 13 left in this game. We're going to keep it right here. I do want to thank our sponsors for these Thursday night and Friday night broadcasts here in the state of Oklahoma on CBS Sports Radio, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, okay, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And just know that SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcasts, and they offer providers. They have providers on their team that help players recover quickly when they get injured and get back in the game 100%. So definitely thank our sponsors and our title sponsor, SSM Health at St. Anthony. So Northwest Classen's going to get the ball back, going to get another opportunity here on offense, and they would make some positive plays and then turn the ball over. Well, not necessarily turn the ball. They had the punt return. They've just been struggling to, keep Colton Neal in between those hashes, because once he hits the sideline, he's gone. And it's really difficult to contain a player of his athleticism. But they're doing their due diligence, and they're playing as hard as they can. So we're going to get a return by Northwest Classen. Catches at the 5, 10, 15. And he's going to make one man miss, but can't get through the second. He gets all the way to the 20-yard line. They may mark him down at the 19. But that's the end of the first quarter. Our score is 23-0. Deer Creek with the lead. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, okay, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. And we're back. Thursday Night High School Football live from Taft Stadium here in the heart of Oklahoma City, right off May Avenue in between 36th and 23rd Street. Jay Swick, Dylan Tribble on the call tonight. Right now we've got a score of 23-0. The Deer Creek Antlers over the Northwest Classen Knights. They've been in control since the beginning of this game. They've scored in multiple different ways, but I think the two special teams touchdowns have been what stands out so far. Really good offensive play here by the Northwest Classen Knights. Got around on the edge on a sweep play. Did not get the first down, but really, really close to it. But that's always a positive play when you can get chunk yardage like that. You've got number 21, Day Anderson, in the game as well. And, of course, quarterback Jordan Jackson is the leader offensively for the Northwest Classen Knights. He's relayed the play to his teammates. 3 receivers split, 2 to the wide side of the field, waiting on the snap. Gets the snap, hands it off to the running back, who runs to the right got the first down and a few more. Solid 4 or 5 yard gain on that play. He only needed 2, but he got 4 or 5.
No doubt about it. 2 solid running plays back-to-back by number 21, Day Anderson. He had a really good hole to run through, didn't get touched until he got to the second level, and the chains are moving for the Knights.
All right, they've got a little bit of momentum here. That's always a good thing. 10:44 left in the second quarter. Northwest Classen would love to put some points on the scoreboard just to cut the deficit a little bit. And right now they are moving it. Here's the snap. Quarterback's running, and he's throwing incomplete. Probably should have turned it up and used his legs to get positive yardage on that play. I felt like there was room to run there, Dylan.
Yeah, he definitely had some room to run. He tried to force it to his receiver, overthrew him a little bit, and I think we have an injured player.
We do, and I'm going to look down. I believe it's an offensive lineman, and it's number 75, Jameel Weber, who is one of the captains of this team.
Yeah, he's a big-time player for the Knights.
He's definitely a leader of this team, and they don't want to lose a player that breeds that type of leadership to this team. And hoping he's going to get up here in a second. It doesn't look to be too bad, but the training staff is going to tend to him. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout, injury timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. So minivans, sedans, JDMs, roll out. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. And with eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
And we're back. High school football here on Thursday night. Northwest Classen going to get the snap and runs to his left. Jordan Jackson. Now he throws incomplete, throws it into the sideline to avoid the interception, and that's going to bring up, I believe, a third down situation here for Northwest Classen, Dylan.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 to go. Once again, Jackson being heavily pressured in the backfield. He did everything he could to try to give his receivers time downfield, but none of them created open space to get the ball thrown down the field, so now it's 3rd and long.
I think it's kind of interesting to see them kind of go to some – we've seen 2 or 3 passing plays here in a row when they set the tone running the football earlier, and we're able to move the chains here. Ball is snapped. He's going to have to run to his left. Jackson throws and almost complete. We've got a late flag here in the backfield.
Got a pink flag. I guess that's for cancer awareness.
That's possibly right. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so I think that's kind of a cool way that they bring attention to that issue. So we've got an incomplete pass, and
it was a holding on the play, but Deer Creek declined the penalty, so now it's going to be 4th down and 10.
Gotcha.
Northwest Classen's punting.
So they'll bring the punter out. Number 22, I believe, Darius Green is going to be the punter out there. And we've got a late substitution in. Anthony Jones is in the game. And he's going to get lined up over there on the right side. Back to punt. Is it Colton Neal here?
No, it's number 44, Kyler Wilson, back to return this punt.
All right. Well, last punt by Northwest Classen went pretty straight and narrow. And it's a little bit higher, but it's going to go right. And it's touched by the Deer Creek Antler. And he got possession, but there was kind of a mad rush to get possession of the football right there. And luckily for Deer Creek, they were able to recover that.
Yeah, Deer Creek, they didn't catch it clean off the punt, number 44. And he kind of had to run for his life and fall on that football, or else it's a turnover, and Northwest Classen has it.
Yeah, we've got a score of 23-0 right now. 7:35 left in the second quarter. Stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by Love's Student of the Month. And if you'd like to celebrate and recognize students, who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and community, I'm sorry. There was I got thrown off there.
Yeah, so it was a simple
Nominate. Thank you. That was the word I was I was like, what in the world am I looking for? Okay, nominate a student, please, for Love Student of the Month. They qualify for a $10,000 scholarship, and you can apply your child or student today at kvsp.com. Rules and regulations apply. My apologies. Okay, so Deer Creek's going to start out their offensive pass possession here. And it was an incomplete pass on first down, and they tried to throw it again on second down and completed it and got 1 yard gain. So that's going to bring up third down and 10 for the Deer Creek Antlers.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Really good tackle on the play by Willis Amari for Northwest Classen to make it third and long to go.
Four receivers split. Quarterback's going to run left and throws deep. And can he complete the pass? Yes, he can, to the 45, and he's brought down right around the 43-yard line. Big-time pass and catch by the Deer Creek Antlers. Great throw by quarterback Grady Adamson.
Yeah, really good job to come back to the football and make that catch. The ball was a little bit underthrown. Experienced tight end, and he showed it on that play.
Shotgun formation, three receiver to the wide side of the field. Adamson's going to drop back. He's got time, steps up in the pocket, throws it to the, the running back who's still on his feet, 20, 15, and he gets pushed out of bounds or stepped out of bounds somewhere along the way. Either way, it's going to bring up a first down and 10 for the Deer Creek Antlers as they move down the field at will. And Northwest Classen is doing what they can just to get to the ball carrier.
No doubt.
The Antlers are doing a really good job of putting the ball, in the hands of their skill position players, and they're going to hand off to the running back. He gets up to the 15, and he's going to be tackled around the 11-yard line. That's a solid 15-yard run for the Deer Creek Antlers as they are finding success through the air as well as on the ground rushing the football.
Yeah, really showing how versatile they are on offense. The Antlers throwing well, running well. The last running play was a senior, number 26, Caden Green on the carry.
Just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and they're going to throw incomplete pass. Tried to hit his receiver on an out route. Was trying to get Jordan Zaksuski. That's an interesting name. I'm going to try one more time. Jordan Zaksuski. With the incomplete pass, tried to hit him on the out route. So it's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Deer Creek Antlers. Three receivers to the short side of the field. They're on the far left hash. One receiver to the right side. Ball is snapped, and they're going to hit him with a quick slant. That's number 25, Colton Neal. Touchdown, Deer Creek. Increase their lead to 29-0 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. And they're going to bring in their extra point team here momentarily and see if they can get to that 30-point mark.
Really beautiful throw and catch by the quarterback to his main man, number 25, Colton Neal, on the slant route. Breaks the first tackle and just jogs into the end zone for an easy tud.
All right, we'll see if the snap is good here. Waiting on it. There it is, and kick is up. And it is 30-0. Deer Creek on top with 3.5 left in the second quarter. We're going to stay right here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this Thursday night football broadcast here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. And, of course, streaming live here on PPBC TV. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. Hey, tomorrow morning, it is Friday, and on your way to work, got to stop by Geronimo's Bakery. They've got some of the best donuts in the state of Oklahoma, just melt in your mouth, and they've been doing it for decades here in the Oklahoma City area, located 1817 North MLK Avenue. Give them a call, 405-427-5893 for Geronimo's Bakery, some of the best donuts in the city, but they've also got one of the best hamburgers and cheeseburgers in the city as well. So stop by them and stop by there and see them and tell them Jay Swick and Dylan sent you. And
No
we
doubt.
appreciate them being our sponsor for for these Thursday night and Friday night football broadcasts here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM. All right, so Deer Creek's going to kick the football back to Northwest Classen. They just executed, Deer Creek just executed, I think, like an 80-yard drive on 4 or 5 plays, and we're passing and running the football very, very well. And now it's Northwest Classen's turn to have a positive offensive series here, and they got a positive return on that play. Got them almost to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it down at the 39. 1st and 10, Northwest Classen. What do they got to do here to move the chains?
I think they need to stick to their running game. We've seen them have the majority of their success on offense running the football, and they've gotten both their first downs running it. It's been really difficult to throw the football for them with the heavy pressure. So if they just stick to the ground game, I think they can, just keep moving the chains and slowly but surely try to find the end zone.
There's definitely been a focus on throwing the football here tonight. And they're going to hand the football off to the running back, who cuts up, maybe got 1 or 2 yards on the play, avoided the first tackler, but it's really tough to get through that Deer Creek defense when they have so many players that are really good at finding and pursuing the football. They get there rather quickly, and give them credit. 51 up there, number 51, I think that's Ryan Goodwin on the tackle there. He's also going to be in as a pass rusher here. 2nd and 8, Northwest Classen gets the ball, throws it to the running back, catches it at the 30, 35, and is brought to the pushed out of bounds right around the 37-yard line. And it's going to be about 3rd and 7 left here on this drive, but they're running out of time, under 30 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, with just this much time, you're forced to try to throw the ball down the football field, which has been difficult for the Knights. I'm not saying they can't do it, but they got to provide some blocking up front and give time for Jordan Jackson to throw football deep down the field.
There's going to be time for one more play here for the Northwest Classen Knights. They get the snap. Jackson drops back, dumps to his receiver, goes out of bounds, but there's no time left on the clock. So that's the end of the first half here tonight at Taft Stadium, and the Deer Creek Antlers have been in control. They're up 30-0 on Northwest Classen. We're going to take a few minutes for halftime, and then we'll come back and have our Love Student of the Month halftime show, sponsored by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores. So make sure you tune in for that. And also, if you would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and community, nominate a student today. Each month, a student will be selected as Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. Apply your child or a student today at kvsp.com. Rules and regulations apply. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll come back and have our Love Student of the Month halftime show. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this Thursday night high school football broadcast, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, okay, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1.
What's up? I'm Danelle Riley.
This is our Love's Travel Stop Student of the Month, Kiana Tubbs, from Cristo Rey, OKC Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, Kiana.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I heard that you currently have a 4.2857 GPA.
Yes.
That is really impressive. Can you tell us a little bit about what motivates you in school?
So what motivates me in school is just kind of wanting to go to the higher levels, so wanting to go to college, but also having a support system in my family and friends, and just wanting to make them proud. So student government, I'm involved as the student body president, so I had to run and be elected for student body president.
I also heard that you have plans to attend Howard University and pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. What led to that career choice, and was that always something you wanted to do?
So I've always been into like politics and law, but I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do in that area. And so I combined my passion of helping people, and so that's kind of how I came up with criminal defense attorney. It's helping people when they're in a position where they can't help themselves.
Don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live. Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Get low-cost copays, 90-day refills, and delivery from your neighborhood Walgreens. This is being independent. Together. Walgreens.
Restrictions apply. For details, see walgreens.com/pharmacy.
I feel like I'm constantly cleaning hair off my bathroom floor. At least my Swiffer sweeper makes it easy. Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths have ultra-thick pads to trap and lock hairs, like a hair magnet. And when I'm finished cleaning up my hair, Sweeper takes care of his too. Now the hair's gone, all thanks to Swiffer. Try Swiffer Sweeper heavy-duty dry cloths. I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
Do you work with lead or use it in your hobby? You might if you work in construction, handle firearms, weld, or work with scrap metal. You could be putting yourself and your family at risk for lead poisoning. Don't take lead home. For more information, contact the Oklahoma Lead Poisoning Prevention Program at 1-800-766-2223 or visit our website at ok.gov/health and search childhood lead poisoning.
King C. Gillette knows you're dedicated to your barbershop routine. But what about after? What's your routine for facial hair to avoid dry skin, itching, and beard rough? Well, the King C. Gillette Beard Oil is the perfect fit for making your beard feel as good as it looks. It softens your facial hair and moisturizes to help prevent itch due to dry skin. Get facial hair that feels as good as it looks. Just trim, wash, and soften with King C. Gillette.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles. Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
This is your Black Health 365 moment. Eye Injury Prevention Month is observed every October with the goal of spreading information about common eye injuries and how to prevent them. Eyes can be damaged by the sun, dust, chemicals, and foreign bodies. It's best to always wear appropriate protective eyewear during sports and recreational activities. You should also get annual eye exams to prevent any serious problems. If you haven't had an eye examination recently, get one booked today. This has been your Black Health 365 moment, because a healthy lifestyle is a daily choice.
Let's head out. The theater's about to close.
Wait, what does that sign say?
Warning, watch your step.
No, next to it.
If you are 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of serious consequences from RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, compared to adults younger than 60. I didn't know that.
Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today. RSV vaccines, including Pfizer's, are available. Learn more at bewareofrsv.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Need a banking partner you can count on? Call First Security Bank and Trust Company. It will be the best call you will ever make. Personal banking with First Security Bank and Trust Company can make life so easy. We offer mobile banking, online banking, and qualifying accounts can even make deposits using a cell phone. You will have instant access to all of your financial information, and you're able to check your balance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can transfer funds and even pay bills. You have total control. Plus, we offer personal customer service to help you with all your banking needs. Visit us today at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or give us a call at 405-424-4341 or visit our website at www.fsbokc.com. First Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life 512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance.
The best place to be for every Sooner home game is CBS pregame at Pepe de Gatto's on Campus Corner in Norman. 2 hours before every home kickoff. Get the latest news, the hottest storylines, and predictions with me, James Hale and Jay Swick. Come and grab a cold drink and the food you need before kickoff. Then after the game, join us immediately for CBS postgame. Jay Swick and the great Thomas Lott will join us at Pepe's for a reaction to the game, along with your phone calls and comments while you're eating and enjoying the great authentic Mexican food at Pepe's, located at 786 Asp Avenue in Norman. They'll have a great game day special every week. It's CBS pre and post game, every home Oklahoma Sooner game with me, James Hale, Jay Swick, and the great Thomas Lott. It's football, food, and fun at Pepe's on your home for CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1.
What's up, party people? It's your favorite MC's favorite rapper, MC Light here. And we're celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, authentically powered by Cadillac. And we're going to take it way back to where it started. It was only fitting that hip-hop began with teenagers at a back-to-school jam in the rec room of a South Bronx apartment complex by an 18-year-old brother. By the way, I'm also sure he had a Cadillac parked outside. He noticed the energy on the dance floor when he switched between two turntables, extending the beats, repeating the breaks, and never losing the rhythms. And that was the birth of hip-hop. And from that moment, it took off.
For more on how Cadillac is celebrating hip-hop's 50th, visit Cadillac.com/audacity.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A Plus Rent a Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates, and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least 21 years of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A Plus Rent a Car is located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A Plus Rent a Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
Hey, Oklahoma City, I've got a question for you. Would you vote yes or no for a sales tax for a new arena for the Oklahoma City Thunder? The plan for the new arena includes a commitment from the Thunder, which is conditional on a passing vote by Oklahoma City voters on December 12th, of a temporary 1-cent sales tax that will not raise taxes. This temporary tax will start after the conclusion of MAPS 4 and will not increase the city's current sales tax rate. But we want to hear from you. Go to the CBS Sports Radio 1053.com website and vote yes or no. That's CBS Sports Radio 1053.com.
This is your Black Health 365 moment. Eye Injury Prevention Month is observed every October with the goal of spreading information about common eye injuries and how to prevent them. Eyes can be damaged by the sun, dust, chemicals, and foreign bodies. It's best to always wear appropriate protective eyewear during sports and recreational activities. You should also get annual eye exams to prevent any serious problems. If you haven't had an eye examination recently, get one booked today. This has been your Black Health 365 moment, because a healthy lifestyle is a daily choice.
Let's head out. The theater's about to close.
Wait, what does that sign say?
Warning, watch your step?
No, next to it.
If you are 60 or older, you may be at increased risk of serious consequences from RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, compared to adults younger than 60. I didn't know that.
Not all dangers come with warning labels. Talk to your pharmacist or doctor about getting vaccinated against RSV today. RSV vaccines, including Pfizer's, are available. Learn more at bewareofrsv.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
What's up? I'm Danelle Riley, FAMU alumni and creator of the HBCU Culture Shop. I am so proud of my new partnership with Black Beyond Measure and Target. They help me elevate community pride with my HBCU designs and continue to support Black creators and entrepreneurs with Target HBCU challenges, scholarship programs, and campus collaborations. Let's come together this homecoming season and beyond. Shop my brand and discover other Black-owned products at target.com/blackbeyondmeasure.
Moments like my daughter telling me a new joke mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Kansas City Chiefs football is here. KINB 105.3 FM, HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Ferry Broadcasting Station.
And we're back. Thursday night high school football here live from Taft Stadium. We're in halftime tonight. We've got a very interesting game, to say the least.
No
Deer
doubt.
Creek is up 30-0 on top of the Northwest Classen Knights here tonight at Taft. Jay Swick, Dylan Tribble in studio. Want to shout out our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, okay, and Guiding Right Incorporated. But it's time for our Love Student of the Month halftime show. Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores would like to celebrate and recognize students who exemplify outstanding characteristics in the classroom and the community. Each month, a student will be selected as Student of the Month, and they'll qualify to win a $10,000 cash scholarship. Apply your child or student today at kbsp.com. Rules and regulations do apply. Thoughts on the first half, Dylan? What do you think?
I mean,
solid performance by Deer Creek, obviously,
yeah, I mean,
is reflected on the scoreboard.
No doubt. They're showing that they can do it on all different phases of the football game, special teams. I mean, they got 2 punt returns to the crib on special teams, one by Colton Neal and one by Sam Amanis. And then you had a couple of touchdown runs. You had one by Broden Banks and then one by Colton Neal, the receiver. They're just firing on all cylinders as far as offense, defense, and special teams go. Just a dominant performance by Deer Creek. But you got to give a lot of credit to the Knights. They're out here. They're still playing. You know they're probably not going to win this football game, but they came back out. They are out here giving it their all, and that's all that the coach can ask out of these players.
Right. Coach Corbin Frank, who just, adores these players and understands that Deer Creek is a highly ranked team. They may be the best team in Class 6A2 this year. That might be the case. They're certainly a playoff team that will be competing for a state championship. Northwest Class is just at a different place in their program right now. They don't have as many kids out for football this year, but what kids they do have, they really cater to and try to put them in best position to win a football game. And they've got one win this year, but they're giving everything they got here tonight, and then they're leaving it all out on the field. Now, they're not going to look at that scoreboard. They're literally just going to take it one play at a time and maximize the opportunity that's in front of him. And so you got to commend them for their effort and their tenacity, because they're not going to quit until this game is over. And that's the way they've been coached this season and every season. Corbin Frank does a really good job over there. So Northwest Class is going to kick the ball off to Deer Creek to start this second half and see if they can make a stop here on defense. I know they were really looking to improve their kickoff coverage here, and we'll see here momentarily if they can improve on that. Here is the kick, and it's going to be received at the 5, brought out to the 15, 20, 25, 30, hits the sideline, 40, gets to midfield, 50. Now he's in the 40 in Northwest Classen territory, and he's pushed out of bounds. No, is he still on his feet?
He's still going.
Oh, my goodness. He got all the way. That's a solid 80-yard return. He's going to be tackled right around the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Deer Creek. with only 10 yards to go to get another touchdown.
Look what we
here.
got, Swick. We have a penalty flag all the way back on about the 29-yard line. I would just have to guess it's most likely a holding call on the kickoff return.
And if that's the case, and it is on Deer Creek, so that is going to be coming back. I never saw a signal if it was actually for a hold, but that is a penalty.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's on Deer Creek.
So that's kind of a blessing in disguise here for Northwest
No doubt.
Classen. And
Yeah, for sure.
now they're going to be in better field position to defend their territory. And we'll see who comes out for quarterback here for the Deer Creek Antlers. We'll see here momentarily. And Northwest Classen's defense is running out onto the field. And they're going to get lined up here shortly. And, early third quarter, scores 30-0. I want to thank our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and, of course, Super Prep. SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Oklahoma City Public School broadcasts. And, sometimes after a hard-fought game, a player needs the services of a sports medicine specialist. And SSM Health Hospitals have a great team of providers that help players recover quickly and get back into the game. Also want to shout out one of our sponsors, Chuck Davis, State Farm agent Chuck Davis. Let him take care of all your insurance needs. Give him a call today at 405-378-8008. That's 378-8008 for State Farm agent Chuck Davis, and we appreciate him being one of our sponsors for our Thursday night high school football broadcast. And trying to get the play clock situated here and everybody lined up. From the looks of it, Deer Creek's going to be in the shotgun position here, shotgun formation.
And they got a new quarterback in, number 14, Gunnar Gibson. The sophomore quarterback is going to be playing this second half for Deer Creek.
And I spoke with a few of their coaches at halftime, and they were going to really push and try to get some of the younger players on their team some experience, and nothing really benefits players more than game experience, and they're gonna get that tonight. Twin receivers to the wide side of the field, one to the short side.
So the delay is actually because there's an injured player way back on the opposite side of the field for Northwest Classen. Number 23, we don't have him on the roster.
Oh, okay. So I see him on the other side of the field. He must have gotten injured on that kick return.
Yeah, I think somebody fell on his ankle, definitely an ankle injury or a foot injury. He's not putting any weight on that right leg.
Those ankle injuries are really tough to deal with, and they take forever to heal.
They really do. They linger.
And everybody's different. Everybody heals at a different pace. But, I would definitely recommend to that young man to seek
the good thing is
a
he's
professional.
Younger kids heal a lot faster.
Right, they do. A whole lot faster than us, Dylan, that's for sure. But SSM Health Hospitals can definitely take care of him and get him back where he needs to be quickly. So here is the snap, then that is the run, and it is a solid 20-yard run right up the middle by the Deer Creek Antlers, and I believe that's Braden Banks on the carry.
It sure is. The 6'2 senior, Braden Banks, with the halfback ISO play right up the gut through the A gap, and he was not touched until he got to the third level. First down and 10, Deer Creek.
You have those safeties, that last line of defense for the Northwest Classen Knights to make the tackle and stop the touchdown. Now the quarterback's going to keep it. He's got it for about a 7-yard gain right up the middle before he's brought down.
Yep.
Short of the first down marker here. And so it's going to be second and about 2.
Another quarterback change for Deer Creek. That is Casey Olmstead on the field, another sophomore quarterback.
So shotgun formation, 3 receivers split, ball is snapped, hands off to Banks right up the middle. He's going to follow his blockers, cut in, cut out, and he's still on his feet, gets to the 30, trying to stay on his feet to the 25, and 20, still on his feet, 15.
Oh, my goodness.
5, can he get in the end zone? And that looks to be the case. Touchdown, Deer Creek, 36-0 with about 8:35 left in the first quarter. Wow, what a run by that young man.
What a powerful run. It really reminded me of some Marshawn Lynch back in the day because he broke about 8 different tackles on that run play. He hits the hole hard, gets hit in the second level by a linebacker, spins out of the tackle, cuts back, and he finds the end zone on a long run play for the Deer Creek
We'll
Antlers.
wait for the extra point here momentarily, but I feel like that Northwest Classen defense, every player touched him.
Yeah,
and
no
he
doubt
was
about
able
it.
to break through it all. So the extra point is good. The score is 37-0 with a little under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come right back with more Thursday night high school football here on SSM Health at St. Anthony. Super Prep OK Guiding Right Incorporated on PPBC TV, CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1.
It's time for the fall haul at Northern Tool and Equipment. Get your hands on tough tools at prices that are tough to ignore. Got plans? Cancel them. Trucks in the shop? Borrow someone else's. Don't like saving money? Right. So head to the fall haul at Northern Tool. Back up the truck for the season's biggest event and save on generators, power tools, trailers, and more. Shop in-store or at northerntool.com. We're made for this.
Welcome back to Thursday night high school football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. Free to download for Android and iPhone users. You can also go to the Google App Store and download it there and have access to all the broadcasts that we do at Perry Publishing and Broadcasting and all the broadcasts that we do at CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM. All right, so Deer Creek's got a significant lead here in the middle of the third quarter. They're up 37-0. They kick the football to the Northwest Classen Knights, and they're going to bring it up to the 35-yard line. That's where they're going to start out their next offensive possession here. And in at quarterback, I'm going to have to get my binoculars here shortly.
It's Jordan Jackson, number
Jordan
3.
Jackson is the man, the myth, the legend. He loves being the quarterback of this football team, and he has the trust of his teammates. He's just been pressured quite a bit here tonight, and it's been a struggle moving the football forward and getting positive yards because of that pass rush. Now, Deer Creek has put in some of their younger players, so we'll see if the Northwest Classen Knights capitalize on that. Here's the ball, snapped, and they're going to throw over towards the sideline, incomplete, underthrown. Might have been some miscommunication between the wide receiver and the quarterback. It looked like he was trying to get number 24, David Lee.
Yeah, Devin Lee, he just slipped. It was a comeback route, and he tries to hit his break, and he slips. So the ball was on time and there, but the receiver slipped and fell, so he wasn't able to come up with that catch.
So it's going to be second down and 10 for the Northwest Classen Knights. The Deer Creek Antlers have a 3-man front, but they are disguising a blitz over here on the right side. Ball is snapped. Jackson drops back, looks to throw, dumps it off to his running back. Incomplete pass, and the pass was short. Number 14. I believe, is that number 14 or am I
Yeah, it's
eyes
number
wrong?
14. Your eyes are not wrong.
We just don't have him on the roster here in front of us.
Unfortunately.
Okay. So let's see, 4.5 left to play here in the third quarter. Again, scores 37-0. Deer Creek has been in control of this football game from the get-go, and they've had several special teams touchdowns. That's been the key statistic tonight. So we've got a third down situation here for the Knights. Ball is snapped. Jackson gets the ball, steps up in the pocket, makes one-man miss. He's going to keep it himself, gets to the 40. Can he get to the 45? And I think he got the first down, Dylan.
He sure did. What a well-played – I mean, the way he steps up in the pocket right there, that shows that he is an experienced quarterback. That was not an easy play to make. Didn't have anybody open downfield. Takes off with his legs and moves the chains for Northwest Classen.
First down, Knights in much better field position. They're actually going to mark the ball at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10, Northwest Classen. Now they're going to relay the play in, and we'll see Jackson's going to kind of communicate that to his teammates. And waiting on the snap, shotgun formation, gets it, steps up in the pocket, and gets it to his receiver on the far sideline as he was getting sacked. It was completed. It was kind of a desperation play that somewhat succeeded. They're going backwards. That was a loss, though. That was a loss, but to avoid the sack, he was able to get rid of it to his teammate, number 24, Devin Lee.
Yeah, he improvised as much as he possibly could. He hits his running back coming out of the backfield on the pass, but the defender is right there, ate up the play, so it's 2nd down and 10 for Northwest Classen.
All right, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, 1 to the short. Jackson gets the snap, throws it far, out route, tried to get the ball to his receiver, but overthrew it. And that's a tough throw to make.
It is.
At that angle, it's really difficult. And unfortunately for Northwest Classen, they were unsuccessful. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long situation. 2:25 left in the 3rd quarter.
This is kind of one of those make-or-break plays. You're down, but you put a pretty nice drive together. You're almost to midfield. And I feel like this is 2-play territory. You got 2 plays to come up with this 1st down.
100%, and I'd really like to see them, utilize the run game a little bit more. Jackson's going to run right, bootleg. He's going to have to give it up and tries to hit his receiver off the fingertips of the receiver. Incomplete pass, going to bring up 4th down and long, and you might as well go for it at this point.
Might as well. Nothing to lose. Try to come up with another really good play to get that 4th down and convert and move the chains. Unfortunate that his receiver couldn't catch that last pass, because if he catches it, he's got a lot of turf in front of him, and it's most likely a 1st down.
Yeah, he did have some real estate in front of him, but you got to secure the catch first before you make the move upfield. All right, so it's going to be 4th and long here. Jackson's overlooking the defense. Got to get a 1st down here if you want to keep the drive alive. He's going to keep it himself, runs to his left, gets to the 50, and he spins and is pushed out of bounds far short of the 1st down marker, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. It's going to give the ball back to the Deer Creek Antlers, and they're going to have another possession here on offense right at midfield.
Yeah, tough series right there for Northwest Classen. Jackson is doing everything he possibly can to put his team in the end zone. They can't come up with the first. Receivers weren't getting open. He tried to take off the run, but the defense was there, and he was hit by about 3 antlers. So
yeah, the Deer Creek defense did a really good job of reading, reacting, and pursuing the ball carrier and making the play well before they converted on the 1st down. So they're going to hand the football off to number 26. He's right at the 45 and gets tackled right around the 37-yard line. Solid 9. Well, was that right? Did they miss?
It's about an 8-yard run on the play by
I thought they
Caden
mismarked the chain gang, but I was incorrect. Okay, so solid 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Deer Creek's got enough time to run one more play here, and they're going to let him run the play. Running back, got the ball right up the middle. Has the 1st down, a solid 10-yard run to move the chains and put Deer Creek in better position going forward. But that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a 60-second timeout here and come back and get this 4th quarter underway. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1. We'll be right back.
Hey, nacho fries are back at Taco Bell, and there's even more fries to love, but they're not going to hang.
And we're back. Thursday night high school football live from Taft Stadium here in Oklahoma City on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM and PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. And Deer Creek has the football. Quarterback's going to run up the field, gets a first down, but there is a flag on the play. I imagine it's coming back. Looks to be a hold.
Possibly, yeah. It was on the outside hash up there on the far side of the field for Deer Creek. Couldn't really see what happened on the play. Maybe a hold. Looking at the ref, waiting for the white hat to
believe that's
deliver
Gunnar
the call.
Gibson on the carry.
You're
He's
right,
the quarterback
Swick.
in.
It was a holding call on Deer Creek, so it's coming back.
I saw it on the far side. I mean, it was obvious. It was blatant, and of course, the referee threw the pink flag, celebrating bringing awareness to breast cancer awareness because it is October. So that's always a good thing. Shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Hands it off to 26, Caden Green. Gets along the sideline. He gets positive yards, but is he going to get the first down? It's going to be really, really close. It's on the far side of the field. We're over here on the west side of Taft Stadium in the press box here tonight. And waiting on a spot. I think we've got an injured player here for the Northwest Classen Knights. And we'll see who that is here momentarily. He's getting assisted right now from the training staff.
I think it's one of the defensive linemen for Northwest Classen that's down. He hasn't moved, so I hope that kid's okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. They're just, it's really tough when you're playing both ways, and a lot of these Northwest Classen Knights do play offense and defense and special teams. They rarely come off the field. He could be gassed, could be, the wind get knocked out of him, could be a number of different things. But looks like he's up,
so that's good.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. I want to thank our sponsors. Again, First Security Bank, proud sponsor of the Oklahoma City Public School broadcast. And if you're looking for a bank to help make your dream of becoming a homeowner or even a business owner come true, let First Security Bank make your dream a reality. First Security Bank, African-American owned, member FDIC. Check out their website, fsbokc.com, for more information. Also, stay tuned for the ending of the game. The Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue player of the game will be announced, as it always is, by my man Dylan Triple.
Yes, sir.
And he's got two great locations, one in Midwest City and one in Edmond off South Santa Fe. You got to stop by there. Lunch or dinner, Big O will take care of you. You got the best barbecue in Oklahoma City.
I wouldn't even mind some Big O's for breakfast.
Ball is snapped. They're going to hand off to the running back. Gets to the 10-yard line. I'm getting my numbers mixed up here. That's an easy first down run. They needed 2 yards to move the chains, and he got about 15. So that puts Deer Creek in the red zone, and they're going to have an opportunity here to put more points on the board with solid field position.
Yeah, at the end of that run play, I'll tell you what, number 4 for Northwest Classen, Bailey, he delivered a huge hit on the end of that play. He made the Antlers pay for that run.
It looks to be a different quarterback in the game, Casey Olmstead. Was in number 12 in for Deer Creek. They've got some late substitutions here along the offensive line, double tight. And we've got a timeout called on Deer Creek right now, and we'll take one, too. We'll be right back. A quick 30-second timeout here at Taft Stadium. Thursday night football live on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and, of course, on PPBC TV. And, of course, this broadcast is being sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Protect your home with the best insurance possible. Let the professionals at Berry Insurance and owner Narissa Berry help you with the best insurance coverage and pricing for your home, automobile, or life insurance policies. Learn more by calling 405-512-6171. That's 512-6171 for Narissa Berry Insurance.
Got some info? Share it at 405-600-9096. Voice it at 405-600-9096. Talk it at 405-600-9096.
And we're back. Thursday night football live from Taft Stadium here tonight on this beautiful Thursday night. We've got a crazy score. Deer Creek's up 37-0 right now on Northwest Classen, and they're trying to add insult to injury. They're inside the 5-yard line. It's second down and goal on the 3-yard line. Ball is snapped. They're going to run the RPO, hand the football off to number 24. Is he going to get in? I think he's going to be, well, it's going to be close. He got in it now. Late last-ditch effort by the running back, number 24, Lane Whitworth, on the touchdown rush for Deer Creek to increase their lead 43-0 with about 8:37 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, just a simple run play to the outside, a halfback power play to the outside, and the running back really showed his leg strength because he was hit at about the 2-yard line. He kept the legs churning and found his way to the end zone. Deer Creek, they're up big, 43-0, pending the extra point.
We'll see how this extra point goes right now. Here's the kick, and hits the low crossbar, bounces back into the end zone. The extra point's no good, but you don't always see extra points hit that front bar, the lower
you
front
definitely
bar.
don't. And
That's
that ball is
horizontal.
coming in hot.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Okay, so the score will remain 43-0 with about 8:25 left in the fourth quarter. I want to thank everybody that's been tuning in to PPBC TV tonight. It's on YouTube, and you can also download the app free for Android and iPhone users. And you can also go onto the Google Play App Store and download it for free there, so you can stay in tune to all of our high school football and basketball broadcasts. Also, big shout out to all of our sponsors tonight, especially First Security Bank. Again, a member FDIC. Please check out their website, fsbokc.com. And Geronimo's Bakery. I'm craving a Geronimo's donut right now. I know it's nighttime. You're not supposed to be eating donuts at night. It's, I'm on the verge of being a diabetic. I enjoy them so much. but I encourage people to stop by there and taste what they got going. 1817 North MLK Avenue. Give them a call, 405-427-5893. They've got a great selection of donuts there in the morning and some of the best hamburgers and cheeseburgers in the city at Geronimo's Bakery. So Deer Creek's going to kick it deep, and it's going to be picked up by Northwest Classen right at the 15, and he is pushed out of bounds. He'll be close to the 20. We'll see where they mark the football. They may mark it exactly at the 15.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark it at the 15-yard line. He stepped out of bounds at the 15.
So Northwest Classen is going to get one more opportunity here on offense to see if they can put some points on this scoreboard here momentarily. And Jordan Jackson has been the quarterback for this Northwest Classen Knights football team. Only a sophomore, but still at one point, I feel like he's one of the more experienced players now at this point of the season.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's gotten a lot of playing time and a lot of experience playing the quarterback position. He has been pressured quite a bit tonight.
He has, yep.
And he's trying to get everybody lined up. We've got 5 receivers split, 1 man in motion. He's going to line up as a running back right behind Jackson. Gets the snap. Jackson's going to run right. Looks to throw. Has a man, and incomplete pass. They're going to call pass interference on the Deer Creek Antlers, number 23. Defensive back, that's Cameron Turner, or Kamarion Turner, with the pass interference flag, and that's going to be an automatic first down for the Northwest Classen Knights.
Yeah, that was the right play call. I mean, that was the right penalty because there was tons of contact. It was a fade route up the sideline. The Antlers were all over him, hitting him, and penalty. I mean, that's a gift for Northwest Classen. That's something that they can try to build off of and find some points. Like you said, this is most likely their last drive of the football game.
And they to get that receiver in a one-on-one,
No
situation,
doubt.
it's a 50-50 ball. I mean, I'm doing it every time and relying on my wide receiver to make the play.
Yeah.
But, of course, when they interfere with the play, that's when the flag gets called. So that's exactly what happened there. All right, 3 receivers split. Actually 4. You've got 2 slots and 2 receivers on the outside. Ball is snapped. Jackson has to run right. thinking about dumping it to the running back and does, but it's incomplete. Went right through the hands of the running back on that specific play. And that's going to bring up, I believe, a 2nd down and 10 situation here for the Northwest Classen Knights. 4:35 left in the 4th quarter. Not a whole lot of time left to make a run here offensively, but they're going to do their best. And Northwest Classen has called a timeout here. We're going to take one ourselves. Quick 30-second timeout. Stay with us. You're listening to Thursday Night High School Football here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and, of course, on PPBC TV, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Guiding Right Incorporated, and our friends over at Super Prep. We'll be right back.
SSM Health St. Anthony and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company present the live broadcast of the biggest city high school games in the city. Thursday night football. Are you ready for a clash? This week, the Pirates of Putnam City are dialed in to face the PC North Panthers. Tune in live on PPBC TV. How do you get it? Download the app from your app store. Stream it this Thursday night. Pre-game at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 p.m. Watch the game live on the new app. Brought to you by Transformation Learning Center, Northwest Expressway, Love Student of the Month, Super Prep, and Guiding Right.
And we're back. Thursday night high school football here live from Taft Stadium. And Northwest Classen gets the snap, throws deep, and it is complete. Beautiful 25-yard pass and catch by the Northwest Classen Knights for the first down, their biggest offensive play of the evening, and they are very, very happy about it. About 4 minutes left. They may have an opportunity to put some points on the board here shortly. We'll see if they can execute with not a lot of time to work with, but 1st and 10, Northwest Classen Knights.
That was the quarterback, Jordan Jackson, on the catch. They put him in at receiver to run a go route, and he comes down with a great catch.
And you've got number 10 in at quarterback. He's going to throw deep and caught. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Northwest Classen Knights. What a beautiful pass and catch. Oh, my goodness, what a throw by Anthony Jones, who's one of the captains of this Northwest Classen football team. What a late decision to stick him in there at running back. I know they'd like to kind of go back in time and maybe do that earlier. Maybe we get a different score. But touchdown, Northwest Classen Knights. And that is a big-time score for them. They're not going to win this football game, but, boy, howdy, they play hard.
They definitely do play hard.
And when you see some fruits of your labor, it's just a confidence boost, and it's a morale. You know, it increases the morale in the locker room and on the sidelines. So very good execution by Anthony Jones and that Northwest Classen offense.
How about Anthony Jones coming in and going 2 for 2?
And they're going for the 2-point conversion right now. Hits the running back out in the flats, doesn't get in. 2-point conversion is no good. But solid offensive series by the Northwest Classen Knights. I know they're pretty happy with themselves, and that's really solid execution by this football team late in the 4th quarter.
I love that they didn't lay down and fold. They bring Anthony Jones in at quarterback. He hits his main man, Jordan Jackson, on a fade route down the right sideline. And then he hits number 9, who we don't have on our roster, on a deep crossing route. And number 9 does the rest and takes it to the crib.
Snatched it right out of the air
and
was able to make the move and get into the end zone. So credit, Corbin Frank for making that adjustment. I know he probably would like to have made it a little bit earlier, but that's a big-time score. And that, make sure Northwest Classen avoids the shutout.
For sure.
And that's a confidence booster, and it's good to see them having something to celebrate down there on the sideline. So they're going to kick the football back to Deer Creek, and, if I'm Northwest Classen, I'm exploring an onside here.
Why not?
Just to get an opportunity.
Yeah, just to get an onside kick rep. That's a good thing. I mean, why not? Like you said, 43-6, go for the onside, get a good rep. If you're on the onside kick team, go blow somebody up. You're playing football. Have fun. That's what it's all about.
Minute 15 left in this football game. So we'll see how they execute this kickoff. Is it a squib kick? Is it an onside? Is it a deep onside? We'll find out here momentarily. But Deer Creek has some of their younger players in this game right now. We'll see who gets the ball here. Under a minute left. Gets the call from the referee, and it's kind of a squib kick, deep onside, right in the middle of the field. Received at the 45-50. He's in Northwest Classen territory. It's a big boy.
Yeah, that's the big tight end for Deer Creek.
He's a big boy. Got it all the way down to the 42 with about 35 seconds left, and I think Deer Creek may take a knee here or may run a play. You know, this late in the game, you know, you like to get some experience to your younger players. They've been playing quite a few of them here tonight, but we'll see how they deal with this last offensive possession here with not very much time left. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers split. Ball is snapped. They're going to give it to the running back right up the middle, 35-30. And he's going to be tackled right around the 26-yard line, but that's going to be the end of the game. Final score tonight on this Thursday night high school football broadcast: Deer Creek 43, Northwest Classen 6. And our player of the game is sponsored by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue. All right, stop by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue in Edmond off South Santa Fe Avenue in Edmond Road, or stop by the Midwest City location right off Southeast 15th. And stop by Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue for lunch or dinner, and he'll make your barbecue dreams come true, I guarantee it. Who's our player of the game, Dylan?
It's going to be the wide receiver for Deer Creek, Colton Nill. He had a return on a punt for a touchdown, and he also had a receiving touchdown with a quick slant route. He showed what he can do. He's got speed. He's got great hands. He is our Big O's player of the game.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in to PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1 for this Thursday night football broadcast. I want to thank our title sponsors tonight, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and Guiding Right Incorporated, and also a big shout out to our other sponsors, First Security Bank, Pollard Funeral Home, Geronimo's Bakery, Love Student of the Month, Big O's Pork and Dreams Barbecue, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Have a great Thursday night, and we'll see you the next broadcast we have here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV.